opposed to Botox for spasmodic dysphonia if it works for you. I see the patients where it doesn't work, and so I ask the MDs across the country to give the patients choice and don't just tell them it's incurable and hopeless and they have to suffer with a roller coaster ride, which Botox does each and every time after the Botox shot, I understand. What's your take on watching that before and after, Don Riley?
Pretty impressed.
Mm-hmm.
That.
What do I tell you to do for your abductor strangled voice, which means talking too high? It's like he's wearing tight pants.
Get it down.
Get it down.
And my breath support also.
Did you have breath support? Why don't you tell me and tell the audience about your...
No, I was holding my breath.
You were holding your breath.
And I was holding my stomach in and talking without air, basically.
Why did you do that?
Image.
Image. You wanted to look spiffy, about, right? So you hold your stomach. Women do the same thing. Right. I'm saying that's what's going on in creating this problem, that they're actually talking without air, holding their stomach in, and nobody can do that. There is, believe it or not, nobody can do that. And then the other attribute is using the right pitch. You're too high, I told you to come down.
Correct.
How long did it take me to figure out what you should do?
About 30 seconds.
Now, you're here with me the third day.
Third day.
Right. And we work 5 hours a day and so forth. What do you find out the third day that you didn't know the first day?
I need to breathe on a rhythm and keep my voice down.
You have to breathe every 5 seconds.
Every 5 seconds.
You hold your stomach. You may take air in, but after you talk for a second or two, your stomach stays stiff, like a steel rod. And you're then going up like that.
And I feel it.
You feel it? Do you feel that your body relaxes and your voice works when you go down in pitch,
right,
not up, and you breathe and you talk on air?
Yes, I do.
You feel the difference?
Oh, yeah.
You said that in the office today.
Oh, yeah, I do.
What kind of sensation is it? I love your laugh. Your laugh is your voice.
It's great. God. I mean, it's a good feeling.
We were in a restaurant the other day. You with somebody else,
right,
who breathes, if I may say, ass backwards, but that's what's going on in this country. You never take a single lesson on how to breathe right. It's like you don't take a single lesson on how to drive the car. Some people can do it, they're naturals, but the rest of us don't. And you're really breathing incorrectly. It's okay, folks, to breathe wrong if you don't have a serious voice problem. When you have spasmodic dysphonia, you are literally, I am not kidding you, you're holding your breath and trying to talk. You're so tense because you can't. And the more you talk higher without air, the worse it gets. Morley Safer did a story on 60 Minutes, and he said, the more we investigate the story, the worse it gets.
Yeah.
Now, I'm getting to the point that the medical community, my colleagues and those in academia, take the position that there are no cures possible, that you're incurable, and that Botox is for life, or surgery and so forth, and none of them report a single cure ever, covering 135 years. There's something, Botox is only dating from 1984, but the fallout is showing. They had a surgery in the early 1970s, and one of the famed ear, nose, and throat doctors, a wonderful, wonderful, compassionate, humane, caring doctor, told me it's 100% success, they don't have to do anything with it, and he was doing the surgery. The American Speech and Hearing Association has now indicated in 1994 that 2/3 of those who had the surgery are worse off than before the surgery, worse off. You had 2 Botox shots.
I was worse off.
Okay. That seems to be a repetitive pattern I'm finding. There are those who say it helps them, but they don't want to continue on a roller coaster riding, having Botox, because it doesn't give them what they want. But I'm not opposed to Botox or surgery. I'm opposed to the fact that they don't give you a choice, and the choice is a possible cure. Tell me about your breathing. You held your stomach in, why?
Because it looks better.
It looks better. The ladies do the same thing. It's cultural. So what happens, they try to suck or hold their stomach in so it's not going to show the stomach. And what happens is,
Correct, yeah.
they have reverse breathing, they don't have any air they're talking on, and they wind up with spasmodic dysphonia. You have abductors. The pitch goes up. Others, they go too low. But they're talking without air.
Right.
Believe it or not, Ripley does not believe what's going on. Do you understand
Yes.
what's going on?
Yes.
When you get distracted and you're in a restaurant, you forget the breathing. You actually forget to breathe.
Yeah.
What happens to your voice?
It goes up, and it gets tight.
Where? Neck? Right.
Right in there.
Yeah. Now the medical people saying that is coming from your spasmodic dysphonia and it's due to a dystonia, a neurological problem. Saying no, it's due to the fact that you're talking wrong, you're talking too high, and you don't have any air support. And you have a cultural problem, you're holding your stomach in. Did any of the ear, nose, and throat doctors you've seen or saw ever notice your breathing being...
Oh, no. No, nobody I saw.
You saw a speech therapist. Did
Yeah.
she ever tell you your breathing is ass
No, I
backwards?
was with her about 30 minutes, and she said she couldn't help me. And she referred me to a guy in Houston, a specialist for Botox. And that was the last person I went to and got that last Botox shot. And when I saw that didn't work, I wasn't real happy.
Was the Botox shot traumatic?
It hurt.
Yeah. Well, the field says there's a video out that is from the National Spasmodic Dysphonic Association, which gets a generous grant of money from Allergan, the maker of Botox, that says it's a bee sting. Wasn't a bee sting.
No, I've had a bee sting before.
But that's not a bee sting. Okay.
No, and I got two of them, one in each vocal cord.
It's a long needle.
Yeah, about like that.
No. Scare you?
Well, not really. I mean, because I was thinking, all right, this guy knows what he's doing. It hurt, and I knew that, because I already had one before. And so I was just took it. You know?
Like a man.
Tried to act like it didn't hurt, but it hurt.
It hurt. All right.
Yeah.
I like your voice down, and I want you to breathe every 5 seconds. I'll make you a wager you don't do that.
Okay.
You get distracted by content, by the floodlights or Klieg lights, as they call it.
I'm sure I do.
Can you talk on the phone now with the lower pitched voice and breathe every 5 seconds? Do I tell you to do that?
You tell me to.
Do you do it?
No.
Why don't you do it?
It's not a habit.
That's right.
Yet.
Yeah. This is a bad habit you have.
Right.
Mark Twain said that you cannot take a bad habit, you cannot kick it off the top of a ladder all at once. You have to take it down one rung at a time. Is that what I tell you?
Yeah. And
you have to practice 25 hours a day to change that bad habit.
Right.
What are the 2 things I'm telling you to do?
Practice.
No, before you practice. What are the 2 things? Lower pitch.
Lower pitch and breath support.
Every 5 seconds.
Every 5 seconds.
And don't hold your stomach. No. When you're talking,
right,
you will talk on air for a second or 2, and then your stomach goes tight. How do I tell you, and what do I tell you to counter that? What is the exercise I tell you, or exercises?
The humming.
Yeah. Do I have you lying on your back? What do you do first, lying on your back?
Just breathe.
Through your nostrils. Can you feel your stomach go out when you take the air in? And can you feel your stomach going in?
Yes. Right? Right.
Good. Then I get you to breathe through your nostrils, right? And then just hum. Put your hand on your midsection and feel it. You feel the buzz up in your face? Does it relax your lower throat?
Yes.
Does it relax your body?
Right.
Feel good?
It feels good.
Does it sound good?
It sounds good.
Right. What's the next exercise?
And then I breathe through my mouth.
Right.
And count or
Yes,
hum.
but you feel the stomach with your hand going out when you breathe through your mouth.
Right.
And then, right, do you feel your whole face buzzing?
Yeah.
Right. Feel the stomach going in?
Right.
Does it relax you?
Yes.
Do you hear that? Does it go away?
It goes away.
Mm-hmm. What's the next step?
Counting.
Okay.
Let's see, I can't remember.
Take a breath in every 5 seconds,
And
then now the stomach goes out, and I want you to count aloud.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And blow out the rest of the air. Do you feel your stomach going in?
Yes.
When you have SD, spasmodic dysphonia, your stomach may go in for a second or two because you read my book.
Yes, I do.
And you got a part idea about what to do, but you didn't follow through. This is a follow-through, Coach.
Yes.
Okay, so you get the stomach to go out, and then you count aloud.
Count.
Count aloud.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Blow out the rest of the air. You feel it?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
No spasticity. No.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay, now I don't want you to take any air in. I don't want you to take any air in. I want you to talk and count to 10.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Okay. Now I want you to blow the air out, all the air out, folks. Watch this. Blow out all the air. And now count aloud to 50, slowly.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
Keep going.
11, 12, 13, 14, 15,
Keep
16,
going.
17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 20.
It's going up. You feel it?
Mm-hmm.
What happens to the body? It goes tense.
Yeah.
You become phobic. When you realize that when you're talking, your voice is not there, what will people think?
Right.
And how tight your body is
Yes.
and your voice, right?
I get nervous, get
Right.
anxious.
Yeah. You can change that.
Yeah, I
Your
know.
problem is curable. Your prognosis is excellent by direct voice rehabilitation.
Mm-hmm.
You understand that? You want to say anything to the audience?
No.
You like the voice I'm giving you?
Yes.
I'm giving you a voice. It's your voice.
Mm-hmm.
As a coach, what happens when you're talking and trying to get kids to listen to you?
It's rough.
Hell.
It is.
Yeah.
Yes.
Your whole day is messed up. Your body is messed
My
up.
body's tired
Yeah.
at the end of the day.
Mm-hmm. The joy of life is communication without fatigue.
Right.
You have a voice. It's a gift from the gods or the God, and you can talk easily, fluidly, in a relaxed form, and have a voice that goes on and on till your dying breaths, maybe beyond that too. What's your take? Your name is?
Don Riley.
This is Mort Cooper. Thank you very much for joining us. A miracle voice coach. I've broken the code. I paid the price. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.